Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Crash Dive Tactical Submarine Combat. I don't know about tactical. This is more of a casual, shoot-'em-up, arcadey submarine game, pick a target and shoot. There are plenty of other submarine games out there that do the simulator justice. This one's more of a casual thing. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying if you're looking for an in-depth submarine game, you may want to check out, say, Cold Waters or something similar to it, U-Boat. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Settings menu. There's factory reset, enable theme music, volume, GUI layout, mouse, and touch. Touch makes everything huge. I'm guessing it's relating to some kind of mobile option. And then there's graphics quality. For those of you that have played, say, Silent Service 2 for the NES like I did, then you'll be very familiar with how this game operates. There's a couple of modes. There's New War Patrol, Random Mission, and Challenge Mission. There's also some tutorials. War Patrol is you have a submarine, you move it around the map, and on occasion you'll be asked, do you want to attack this convoy? It has 3 escorts and 5 transports, yes or no. If you say yes, have at it, destroy stuff. And then in between this, you'll be refueling, and then when you're done, you head home and turn in your score, and that's that. Random Mission is just that, and then Challenge Mission is, well, just that. Difficulty levels, which is really weird. You have to, like, beat the previous difficulty or do well on it in order to advance to the next one. That's really weird. I don't like that. I think everything should be unlocked from the gate. Custom would have been nice, just so I can show you more of the different ships, but anyway. So we're going to pick easy. We're just going to move around. I'm on the bottom left, or bottom middle here. There are 6 transports with no escorts. Do you want to engage? Sure, this will give me a chance to explain. On the very top, there's fuel, torpedoes, shells, and decoys. And again, you'll be refueling as you need to at these resupply locations. Okay, so very bottom of the screen is where most of everything occurs. Bottom left is a map. You just toggle between that and your periscope. You can activate your periscope if you're at a depth of 10. On the very bottom right, there's dive and ascend buttons. They go in just multiples, like there's 25, 50, 75, and so on. You can't, like, activate 32. You know what I mean? It's just set multiples. Again, very casual. Torpedo buttons, deck gun can only be used on the surface. Deck, the decoy, that is just launch a decoy in the water and hope that the cruisers and the corvettes or whatever pick up on that as opposed to you when they're seeking active sonar or whatever. Rudder on the bottom left lets you turn your sub. And to target, you just left-click on someone, and you'll see targeted or acquiring solution. You can also see what kind of ship it is, the class. Well, just normally what I like to do is just identify all of them before I start shooting. Sometimes the game will be like, oh, there's only 5 transports or 5 whatever. But then my intel will be wrong, and then there'll be like a battleship or an aircraft carrier. And I'm like, well, that's not a cargo hauler, so I guess I better take those out first. So I like to identify what I'm up against first before I start doing anything. Looks like we're okay, based on everything that I'm seeing here. Speeds are on the bottom left. R, 0, 1, 2, 3. Reverse, obviously, is R. I'm going to go ahead and just use rudder to turn my ship. And you can just fire so as long as you're in arc. So we'll just hit the torpedo button. You'll see a little red torpedo there shoot out. I'm just going to go ahead and turn to this guy. Do the same thing. You can also use your periscope if you want. You can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Arrow keys turn. Alright, the Lopez is going down. Looks like we're out of arc. Something like that. The computer will kind of calculate for you where the torpedo needs to be. So you can see, like, times here. Like at 17 seconds, this is where our torpedo will be. At 17 seconds, the ship should be somewhere around here, something like that. Obviously, that's based off of, you know, last known intel. If I were to dive right now, I'll have limited visibility. So if I dive to, say, 125 and I speed up, you'll notice that my sonar here is kind of limited. But if I slow down, I can see more. Just not everything. And then let's go back up to the surface. Let's go to, say, 10. And I'll have a better range of, you know, everything. Whenever a ship is destroyed, it'll launch a flare. And it just alerts other ships that, hey, I have an issue. I'm going down. Call for help. You can fire manually without clicking on a target. I don't think that's going to hit, but who knows. Go ahead and just go for that one. And ideally, you want to attack targets that are perpendicular to you, not parallel like this. Just because, you know, shooting from the side, it presents a wider profile. Oh, wow. Did I actually hit him? That was luck. Some ships do need multiple torpedoes to go down. These cargo haulers generally only take one, unless they're, like, super big. If you want to see the deck gun in action, let's go ahead and go to the surface. And you can switch between the map and the above surface the same way you would with the periscope. The deck gun, whatever you're pointing at, whatever you're looking at actually, whatever you're looking at is where the deck gun will shoot. So just aim at the opponent and hit the deck gun button, and if you're in range, you'll hit him most of the time. Alright, so we've got a ship there. Obviously, this is on an easier mode, so they're not really, you know, performing any sort of evasive maneuvers or anything like that. Again, it's based on where you're looking. I'm just going to go ahead and use a torpedo just to sort of finish this off a little bit faster. But see, I can go this way, just look that way, and then hit deck gun, and it'll shoot in that general direction. See, I completely missed. The computer does not automatically fire your deck gun in the direction that it should go. You kind of have to aim. Alright, and that's that. For a casual game, it's not bad. Like, you can see debris floating in the water. The water effects are kind of cool for a casual game, too. I was really surprised about that. Time controls, by the way, upper left-hand corner. So I can speed this up. And there we go. So after you're done, you'll see a quick summary of, you know, the tonnage and the ships that were involved. Let's see if we can find one with a corvette or something. Resupply, let's say that you're out of torpedoes or shells, decoys, you can head here. For no, I want escorts if I can. Alright, so it'll take about 12 hours to resupply fuel and all my armaments. Let's head that way. Whenever you're done, you're just going to head to your base, and then you'll turn in everything, and that's your final score. One transport with no escorts. Now, and I'm looking for escorts so I can show you what it's like to be hunted, kind of, sort of. On easy, anyway. 3 escorts. There we go. Okay, let's see what we're up against. Now, with escorts, it's very important to figure out what everything is before you start shooting. Wow, look at this. Let's get into reverse. I don't want to get too close to this. This is huge, whatever it is. Troop transport, converted liner. I'm assuming that's somewhat of the same thing. Yeah. So we've got 2 huge troop transports. More than likely, they're going to take a number of torpedoes to take down. Typically, I like to go after the corvettes and anything that can kill me first. That way I can mop up the rest pretty easily without having to worry. And zigzag. Let's go ahead and take a look at our periscope and just launch a torpedo. Again, ideally, I'd want to come at them from the side because they present a larger profile that way. But for the interest of this video, let's just get things rolling. And ideally, after you shoot a torpedo, you should probably, like, dive or, you know, maybe release a decoy once they discover you and come after you. It's up to you. Alright, so we hit that one corvette. It's going down. The other corvettes probably know that I'm here. Yeah, this one's turning. I'm going to go ahead and release a decoy now. And you'll be able to see a little blue thing on the map just sort of lighting up. So my goal now is just to back away from it. I'm still going to launch a torpedo at this sucker while I can. Whether or not it hits is a different story. And there should be one other corvette too. Yep, there's one back here. And possibly one there. Alright, while we're waiting, let's just sink whatever we can or do whatever damage we can before we start diving and juking and all that good stuff. We're going to launch all of our torpedoes at that large ship. And we missed that corvette. Let's reacquire our target. See if we can hit it again. Now this one, by accident, might actually hit this ship. I wasn't even trying. Somehow I hit that ship by accident. Totally not intended, but it's fine with me. Let's fire another torpedo for good measure. Okay, good. Another corvette down. Again, we've got one there. Looks like that troop transport is going down. Again, if you want to see what it looks like, you can just look at it from here. Let's go and launch a couple of torpedoes at this sucker. It's pretty big. Alright, we've got a corvette just gunning right for us here. Hopefully they pick up the decoy. Another thing I could do is just sort of dive and just sit and wait for them to launch depth charges. Now, I don't know if they'll actually backtrack these torpedoes to my current position. It looks like, yeah, they're pinging active sonar, trying to find me. They may not know where I am. If I get too close, though, I'm going to go ahead and release another decoy and dive. And keep reversing. Now, you'll notice that because I'm going deeper into the water, and you'll notice that part of the map is now grayed out. I can't see what's going on over there. But, you know, it is what it is. Range is dependent on how fast you're going, how deep underwater you are. I'm going to go ahead and dive to 150 and keep backing up. And I just want to show you this because they're going to launch depth charges. There we go. They're launching little red squares there. Those are depth charges. Hopefully they don't get a fix on me here. I may want to just halt, cut my engines, and run silent. Maybe they won't notice me. That one's actively pinging me now. They're launching depth charges around that decoy. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Let's continue reversing. Let's get out of there. We're going to want some space when we ascend. And launch some more torpedoes. Now, at some point, they will give up and stop actively seeking me and go back to their patrol route. I guess it depends on the difficulty level as to how much time they spend looking for you. They're probably close enough. Oh, there's another one. Didn't see him. Yeah, shooting torpedoes now would probably be suicide. They could clearly get the beat on me from here. I might be able to sink one, but the other two would just swarm me quickly. Alright, he's coming right at me here. I don't know if I like that. Let's just come to a stop. Try and run silent. And it looks like they possibly gave up. This went from red to yellow, which means that I think that means that they've given up and they're just going to go back to their regular patrol route. Alright, let's ascend to 100. Get ready to... not surface, but we want to get to periscope depth if we can. And we'll get ourselves set up for a torpedo attack, like, right here. This is great. Nice perpendicular shot there. Ideally, I'd want to take out the closer one first. Alright, let's get to periscope depth. Hopefully they don't see it. I'm trying to back up as much as possible. That's pretty good. Pretty soon we'll be at periscope depth. There they are. Let's go ahead and fire torpedo. Target that one. Launch a torpedo as well. One of them hopefully will hit. Beyond firing arc, of course it is. Oh, okay. We want to attack this one, I think. Alright, that one's down. This one's going to come right after us here. Let's reverse. Decoy. I don't know if we're going to get a torpedo in there or not. Let's go for 2. Just to be on the safe side. Alright, that one's down. We've got one coming in up here. Can we turn fast enough? Targeted fire. 2 torpedoes just to be on the safe side here. They have a minimum distance, so you can't be shooting too close. There we go. We got them all, I think. Alright, let's go to 3. Speed up and chase the rest of these guys down. Go ahead and fast forward time. I have this on 4x, so obviously this is going a bit faster than what it normally would. Troop transport is going down. We damaged the Washington, but didn't destroy it. Let's go ahead and surface and just take out the other one. Obviously, on the surface, our speeds are a bit faster. We'll be able to catch up to them. Wow, we missed the target. Alright, let's slow it down. Your sub was spotted on the surface, well, obviously. Alright, ship down. Let's see if that hits. Again, I could finish him off with death guns if I wanted to. It's just faster with torpedoes. And we got it. Alright, and there you have it. Crash Dive, Tactical Submarine Combat. Not bad. I've seen better, but it's not bad. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.